From the universe of Corfall, World in Chaos, a story unfolding across hundreds of years. This is Fiction on the Edge, the podcast.
Hello, fiction fanatics. Welcome back to FictionOnTheEdge.com, the podcast. This is episode 2. We're moving right along. But before we go any further, I think that I owe you guys an update. This particular episode was supposed to air a week ago. The episode is a week late. It's 100% my fault. I sort of bit off a little bit more than I could chew in the beginning. I didn't completely fully prepare myself for challenges, starting launching something new like this would bring. So I sort of bit off a little bit more with my full-time job. Running an apprenticeship program with classes and all of the other nuances that come along with it. I couldn't afford to allow my extracurricular activities to shortchange my apprentices. So I had to give them what they deserve, and that's my full time attention. So, given that fact, it was a little more than what I could handle was all lumping together. I admit that openly. But as with everything else, in the beginning, you have to feel your way. You trial and error. With all of that, I found my niche. I have gotten a grip on things, and good news is, from this point on, I should be okay. I should be on time from now on. So, with that said, I would like to refresh your memory for everyone that was here last episode and for anyone who listened. I'm wearing, as you can see, a mask and glasses, and you can't really see my face who I am. And there's a reason behind it. I have started a mystery mask challenge. It's for you guys to figure out why I wear this guise. Now, last episode, I dropped a clue as to why, and your challenge is to figure out the clues. I'll be dropping a new clue every episode, so your challenge is to take those clues, put them together, and see if you can figure out why I'm disguised. Now, for those who come close to figuring it out, or straight up figure it out, we'll be picking you a random winner from all of the correct or closest answers. And what you will get for that, your prize, will be an official FictionOnTheEdge.com coffee mug like this one here. I have coffee in it, so I have to be very slow moving. So you'll get one of these. You'll also get an official Corfall face mask, just like the one I'm wearing. And you will get a signed copy of the Corfall novel. There's a little glare on it, so if you can see it. This novel will be signed. And that's what you'll get for figuring out the Masked Mystery Challenge. At the end of this episode, I will be dropping your second clue. Okay. With the comments, there have been a few comments. I was going to read some to you, but I decided against that. We've had a few, not a whole lot, but there has been a few comments. But I've decided against reading them to you right now. And what I will do is, next episode, I will compile all of the comments that we receive, and then I will read them to you on that day. Okay, so moving on. I have some good news for you. Excuse me while I take a sip. Oh, that's delicious. Did you get a peek? Okay, moving on. I've got some news for the next episode I'd like to announce. As you can see, the last episode was recorded, and this one is as well. The next episode falls on Halloween. Now, Halloween is the epitome of fiction. The entire Halloween story, entire aspect of Halloween is the epitome of fiction. So what I have planned is I'm going to take the show live on Halloween night. That's Friday the 31st. And I've got my eye on the Laurel, Maryland haunted house. It's magnificent. It's lovely. I contacted these guys. They haven't gotten back to me yet, but I've still got about a month left. So I'm hoping that they'll get back with me and we can take the haunted house, take the podcast to the haunted house. I want to do some interviews with passerbyers, pass out a few little items. So if you live close to the area, I would say pop on out, check out the haunted house, check out the show live. And it will be, and if that changes, if for any reason that I can't get it at the Laurel haunted house, then I will pick an alternate location, and I will post that on the website fictionontheedge.com. So that will be at Laurel Haunted House on Fairland Avenue, right off of Route 190. So you can get directions off of the internet. Laurel Haunted House. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be great fun. Okay, so I promised you guys I was going to read a little bit from the book. Everyone who has read this book will know exactly what this excerpt is, what it means. I'm going to read from chapter 21. Angela Beck thought the news of Derek's death was the worst thing that could happen. But she was dead wrong. Cornette unveils a new threat. As soon as Cornette came back online, the data was unmistakable. The storm was already brewing beneath the surface. Hornet had been in the middle of generating a critical report before it was shut down for transport. Now, rebooted. The moment Angela thought brought it back online, the report popped up. Like a ghost refusing to be buried. A hot spot, too close for comfort. One of the spots was only 100 miles north of where they stood. Angela's heart stopped. She stared at the screen, her breath caught in her throat. Oh God. The Grand Canyon collapsed. New reports flooded in. The Grand Canyon. Gone. Collapsed. Molten lava was flowing where the Colorado River used to be. The earth was splitting open and hell was spilling out. Forgive my reading because with this disguise on these glasses on, I could barely see the words. So I'm going to read a little bit more. It's a little funny. I'm going to read a little more and then we'll stop it there. I'll read Chaos Erupts Nationwide. Okay? And the mayhem was off the charts. Stampedes, people trampling each other in a desperate bid to escape. Roads down, no air travel. Trains grounded. Every route out was filled. Panic was contagious, and it was spreading faster than fire. Okay, that's going to do it for the excerpt, and I'm going to explain where that came from. As I told you in the last episode, I had a dream of this happening, and that particular excerpt is exactly what I had in my dream. I mean, almost word for word. It's exactly what I dreamt. And the rest of the book, or most of the book, is built around that. That's where I came up with the idea for the book. So if you don't have the book already, if you haven't read it, I recommend that you go out and get your copy. The book is on sale at Amazon, and we just got it on Barnes & Noble, and of course, it's on fictionoftheedge.com. Go to any one of those three places and get a copy of the book, and I suggest that you go ahead and do it. If you are a fiction lover, a person who loves fiction like I do, then this is the book for you. Okay? So, I guess that it's about time that I give up the Masked Mystery Challenge for this week. This is clue number 2, and it goes like this. In a second. Okay. Once a manuscript disappeared. All 312 pages gone overnight. Days later, I found the words, 3 words, slipped under my door. They are listed. I'm going to have to repeat that because, like I said, I can't see, and I'll just turn up the light here. You'll see a little glare in the screen. At least I'll be able to see. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the mystery challenge clue. Once a manuscript disappeared. All 312 pages gone overnight. Days later, I found 3 words slipped under my door. They are listening. Okay, so put your guesses on the comments under the video, or you can go to the official website, fictionontheedge.com, and put your comments under the podcast page. And click the drop down Mask Mystery Clue. So you go Fiction on the Edge, podcast, Mask Mystery Clue, and you can drop your clue answers or guesses right there on the website. Okay, so I want to mention one more time about the Halloween live show. I would love to see you there. I'm going to be passing out little trinkets, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So for now, I'm going to wrap it up, and we'll see you back in 4 months, 4 weeks. And I want you to keep in mind that in between podcasts, I have Edge Tales, which is a short story series with little short stories, and I'm dropping those twice a month. Every 2 weeks, a new story is dropped on the site, and you might want to go check them out. They're pretty interesting stories. They're all originals, and so far we've got 2. So we're up to 2 podcast episodes and 2 short story tales. So that about does it for this episode of Fiction on the Edge, the podcast. And I will see you back in 4 weeks. Until then, stay tuned, stay curious, and stay on the edge.